All right, here we are. Vampire Logan here. We're doing another Tales from the Plague Night D&D session, and we have three players here. We got Wazubi um, and Carl and Zoe, and we're doing a new set of characters for another story, one shot. This may take a couple of episodes because we are starting late again. I had to reset up a bunch of things for my new computer for using Fantasy Grounds. I wasn't really familiar with Roll20 to do that as much as Jesse was for last week. So we're just going to go jump ahead into this. Plus, I had an already existing scenario I want to use in here. Um, the premise of this story right now, I'm not going to do the whole Plague Knight thing for this one because I just want to get it started since we're running late. So basically, the premise is one of the characters, Bromf, the Drow half-elf paladin, has inherited a inn and tavern on a kind of a remote location, which is sort of a waypoint between cities in the wilderness, and it is called uh, here. It is called the Red Vampire, and it is at the edge of a wood. It's a bit of a kitschy kind of inn. It's like a theme park style inn that is commemorating the site of a defeating of a vampire, and that's why it's the Red Vampire. The last count of the surrounding county was cursed with vampirism, and his reign of terror was ended when adventurers staked and killed him. And then, with no heir to take his place, the manor was abandoned, and the forest became a haunted tangle. But after a while, the Bromf's mother uh, was a bit of an entrepreneur and bought the manor for quite cheap and converted it into a way station for those traversing the eerie forest. And for a small fee, visitors are allowed to visit the chapel where the vampire met his demise. A practice continued to the current day. And recently, the uh, Bromf's mother has passed away and left the inn to Bromf, and he has gathered his friends, his adventuring party, to travel there and take over. And the inn is already being maintained by a sort of caretaker. The innkeeper was an employee and is now just taking care of it and running the inn until you get there to take over. And so that's where we begin. Yeah, I mean, they probably don't think it's a curse when they have it. In First, why don't you describe your characters for the audience? Oh wait, hold on one moment, one moment. Something is wrong here. I'm not getting any audio from you guys on the stream. Oh yeah, I have to add this. Cool. Good thing I caught it this time. What's going on? Let's try that again. Oh, I have to add it as a scene. Hang on a sec. It's making me add a scene. There. Okay, now try to speak. It's still not working. What is going on? Oh, I'm getting double mic here. That's why. Okay, try again now. Still not. Okay, let me switch to another. Just gonna switch to another scene for. Okay, now try. What's going on? Oh, let me just maybe it's my sound settings here. There it is. Okay, it's working now.
Ooh.
There, we can hear you. So return back to the entrance of the characters and describe your characters as the audience would see them.
Why doesn't everybody else start? And I'll give me a chance to take a look at my inventory and see what I'm wearing.
Silverton Finch at your service here. I have a nice set of splint mail that was given to me by my holy order. A nice shield, a nice club, and I have a nice friend in the form of young Master Bromf, who I've decided I'm going to follow to his family inheritance. I'm a regular human. Honest.
Suddenly I'm worried. And I'm
Yeah.
Bromf Kennethin, and I am a half-drow paladin, and I have some standard clothes with a breastplate on, carrying a great sword and a shield, and I'm on my way to the tavern which my mother has left to me, the Red Vampire.
Okay, and Adelia?
I'm Adelia. I'm a singer, just looking for other places to perform. I'm dressed like a little bit like a flapper girl from the 20s. Not really dressed well for, adventuring, but it is what it is. And you can find me performing at lots of different taverns, and I'm always singing renditions of In This Universe, my totally original album, Chicago Music from the Miramax Motion Picture soundtrack. It's completely original and totally mine in this universe because movies don't exist.
Indeed, with this inclement weather, would you prefer to have another layer of clothing on, my dear?
All good.
Okay.
I picked this voice. I guess I'm committing to it.
You're stuck with it now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to bail on it this fast, even if I'm not doing it very well. Ooh.
It's good.
I'm going to stick with the smoky Scotch voice just because of the smoky Scotch.
All right. So the inn is situated where the Road of the Two Fangs meets the Road of the Walking Dead. This is kind of a lonely stretch of road right next to the Erie Forest. And if we have an image here.
You know, Bromf, we may wish to, consult somebody who's really good at marketing. Because if you're meaning to attract people to your new inn, You may wish to rename the roads that lead to it.
I
Just a thought.
You know,
I agree
I'm pretty good
100%.
with people, and I think that's a great idea.
Those
I
roads are
agree
named by
wholeheartedly.
the countries that they are part of.
Ah,
You're in a sort of in between these two countries, so it's a waypoint between travel
You
between
know,
them.
something like Butterfly Railway.
Yes, that would be much preferred.
You could probably rename it the part of section of road that goes past your inn.
Yes.
they're perfect.
You know, you can definitely petition it with the local council if you really want to change the names of the roads. You get enough votes, and they have to support you.
Exactly. And first we'll make sure that we have people in our tavern, people that will help support
Oh, of course.
our cause.
You also
That
don't want to
don't
have
just
people
come there
getting
because of the
lost
name.
on the way to the
Yes,
tavern with the road change.
I think we
right.
should really put up some signs. I think that would be really helpful.
Yes. We must petition the Lord or the Duke or whoever's running this area. It is on the border, so that you may have to deal with two such royalty types.
Very true.
My voice really took a hard left from terrible Betty Boop impression to just from the Bronx, but also bad.
The Betty Boop one is hard to maintain.
Oh, it took a sharp left away from that one. You know, I was trying to go for a little more of a voice like this, but I don't know, it fell more into Bronx.
It fell.
Like Billy.
It is falling a bit to the Bronx.
It really is.
Betty Boop from Philadelphia.
I'm Betty Boop from the streets, girl.
Betty from the
Ooh,
Philly.
I hated that sentence and I regretted it as soon as it came out of
Betty
my
from the
mouth.
Bronx.
Ooh, I
Have,
am way too white to have said that sentence without it being uncomfortable.
you better have a
I
sip of
gotta
something.
end the stream now. Sorry.
I'm so
get
sorry. That was deeply horrible to say.
Silverton
And here, so I would like to
Silverton looks for
apologize
his
for
holy
that.
temple and
Maybe you should go back to Betty Boop.
stares
I'm
pointedly
just
at the
gonna
ground.
leave. Bye. And Delia's like, ooh, see ya. No. Okay, let's move forward. Ooh.
Okay, that's your summary.
Oh dear.
What's that? Wait.
It sounds like a member of our flock has gone astray.
Okay,
Pulls out
so
he pulls out a holy text and starts looking for something that would lead him toward saying the right thing, and probably doesn't find it for a very long time.
I really don't like the energy that I've created in the studio today.
all right, let's move on to the actual adventure.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you are just arriving at the inn. The inn is currently run by Jaws and Mara Forret, with the help of their daughter Tansy. And you would remember these Gromp as humans that your mother had hired and they've been managing it since they came here and since you had left to go adventuring.
Wow.
They warmly greet each new arrival, and when they see you guys arriving, they come out and give you a warm greeting, hugs, and everything, and tell you to come in, get out of the cold, and we'll get you set up. Sorry about your ma, but
Yes.
you know, it
Unfortunately, things
happens.
happen.
Do you have milk?
And cookies.
Of course. Whatever you
Or
like.
milk.
Thank you, my good fellow.
Just out of curiosity, Bromf, was your mother the human or your father? Oh.
Your mother was the human, let's say.
And my father was an elderberry.
He smelled of elderberries, at least. But your mother was a humanster.
Well, anyway, it's so nice to meet you guys. Not you guys, the people we just met.
Yeah.
Looks
Yes,
like in
of
that
course.
corner over there, you can possibly set up for your Bardley singing stuff.
Oh my god, my performances, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
Brooke,
that.
you've brought some entertainment.
Yes, she's
Oh,
a wonderful artist.
well,
I'm sure she will delight the crowds.
if you'd like, yeah. There's a small stage over there.
You would attract people from miles around, provided there are people in the miles around.
Exactly.
Okay, let's
Well,
see if we can get
I'm sure her lovely voice will draw people there.
Oh, I've been told I've got an enchanting voice.
Enchanting.
Oh my god, now I'm drifting into like Fran Drescher from The Nanny.
Right?
God,
Actually,
no, don't do that.
That's
Don't do that.
exactly what I
We don't need that.
Start getting nasal.
I really need to get back to the Betty Boop thing that I was doing before. That's much nicer.
Yeah, you're still Betty Boop from Brooklyn.
Betty Boop from,
I'm gonna die
Betty
by
Boop
the end
from
of
the
this
block.
just from trying to do a voice that doesn't sound like Fran Drescher from The Nanny.
As soon as you mention it, now it is a curse.
It sounds exactly like.
All right.
Okay.
What's on the menu, my dear fellow?
All right. So there's a variety of drinks available from the bar. It's a long bar that runs from the parlor to the dining room with stools set before it. The what do we got? They give you a menu and you can order food. There's a actually, let me just see if I can find the map for this one here. Get you guys in the map.
Well, I'll try the. You have chicken, right?
Yep.
I get chicken. Okay, I'll have that and some potatoes and I'll gladly pay. Here.
Oh no, you're friends of growth on the house. Okay, and I think you can see this map here.
And you're welcome, my good man.
Hey, Bromf, you
Do
may
you
wish to
guys have any?
work with these fine folk regarding your margins.
I was just going to say, how do I make any money?
Well, you need guests to do that, sweetheart.
One does not give away food for free. Well, of course, unless it's charitable.
To the owner.
Do you guys have any honey for my voice?
Yeah, I think we could
We have ginger.
scratch them up from the back.
Ooh, some ginger would be delightful. Would be delightful too.
Here we go.
Is
This
it-
is the. Can you guys see that on your screens?
No.
And don't even
Share.
start, bro. It's in my contract.
Yes.
I wasn't
Here's
even
the
going
map.
to.
Ah,
For my star
Mm.
performer, honey is not a problem.
oh, well, that's too sweet of you.
Okay.
Well, the
so
honey is pretty sweet as well.
Maybe a bit far north for lemon, but the honey would be great.
Okay, so the front entrance leads into, or there's stairs going up to the in that middle part there, and then
Wait, I had the
main-
map briefly and then it vanished.
Oh, did it?
Go
Oh, wait.
under. Is it? Let's see. One sec.
There's so many things. Ah. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I
Got it?
just unshared it.
I'm not gonna click on it because I feel like that might be bad.
If you ever lose it, you can go over to campaign and go to map or images, and go to the maps. You're gonna be able to see the ones that you can
Look at
see.
that fireplace. This is outstanding.
It is.
That's actually also one of my original songs.
What, look at the
Right?
fireplace.
Dora,
Go Dora.
No, the map
Isadora.
song.
the map song.
Yeah.
The map song.
Yeah. Isadora.
Also, you might have also heard of the backpack song.
Love the backpack song.
Backpack, backpack,
Yeah.
backpack, yeah. Watch Dora. Sorry, where are these stairs?
The
Let's
map
go back
does
to
kind
that.
of
Where are
sound
these
like.
stairs?
The map does
grabs
kind of sound like he's from Brooklyn too. I'm the map.
He's from Mexico.
The map.
Silverton grabs his
Oh, on the
a,
map,
a,
on
a
the map.
roasted
That's the
chicken,
map
dips it in
song.
honey, and goes,
Yeah.
"Look, honey roasted chicken."
Oh, yum.
Yes.
Okay, where are these stairs you were talking about?
Okay, so the
Right.
stairs are on the front of the building, or in between these two rooms,
Mm.
and I believe they go from. It's hard to tell. There's like a room there. I don't know what that. It doesn't say what that is. Anyway, the front part with there's a little dragon kind of symbol.
Yes.
That
You mean the
entrance.
bat?
Is it a bat? It looks like a dragon to me.
Well, I mean, it's the red vampire. So
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that it's a red
Oh
bat.
yeah, it
It's
makes
a
sense.
dragon bat.
It's a bat, right?
You know
Anyway,
that famous vampire symbol, dragons?
Yes,
It's a dragon bat, I tell you.
we're in Avatar now.
Yes.
A pair of
Dragula.
large fireplaces rise in the middle of this room, surrounded by an assortment of chairs, tables, and couches. The walls of this room are decorated with oil paintings of local landscapes and portraits of former residents.
So, AKA vampires?
They all look happy.
Well,
You guys
Juicy.
really went really hard on the whole like vampire theme, huh? Have you ever thought of some more like inviting decorations?
oh well, the previous mistress was really it was her adventuring group that defeated the vampires, so they were quite proud of that accomplishment.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Picture of a
totally get
roasted
it.
chicken would be great.
But like I get that. But like it doesn't really make me feel safe sleeping here when there's all this vampire decor around, you know?
Oh, I assure you, it's completely safe. We've never had an incident with actual
Oh.
vampires.
I just think it might, bring in a little more customers if you had a bit more of a warmer
Well,
atmosphere.
a lot of people
Okay,
come here
more
to see
inviting.
the actual chapel that where the vampire was defeated.
That's fair. Okay, I get it. That haunted, spooky look you
Yep.
got. You're trying to get in that crowd.
It's a
Yeah.
theme. It's a theme in.
Yeah, okay.
But if Grumph wants to change stuff, I mean, they don't seem happy about that idea, but they.
No,
he
good.
Sorry,
owns
I
it
even-
now.
No,
I
my
could
good
Sorry,
friend.
cast
I even
fairy
brought
fire
it.
once in a while to kind of give these random lights and give things like a spooky appearance to it. That would help.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even brought it up. It looks lovely.
We really need
and-
to see what the people think about our inn.
And also,
that's true.
These paintings actually are from the original manor before the Count succumbed to vampirism. So they're well-respected family before that.
We should really set up like a little like questionnaire when you leave to see if like what you thought of the experience.
Yeah, well,
would really help to get some customer feedback.
Yes, you mean like this? And they show you a little pamphlet. They already do have that.
Oh my god, perfect. Okay, this whole session is just us running a business.
Apparently.
Let's see your books, eh?
Yes.
Let's get down to the accounting.
Down to the account. Okay, where this whole session is actually going to be about the accounting. That's the twist.
It's the accounting.
Oh, no,
that's
it
where
is
the
a horror
vampire
story.
is.
Count.
The vampire is actually hiding in the numbers.
1, 2.
So I know the
3.
accounting, like around the casks of ale and stuff like that, can make or break an abbey. I can only imagine what it's like with a bar.
This is very
Because
true.
monks do like to get drunk and tip into the.
Okay, let's move forward. We're spending way too much time on this joke about running a business, and we started late already.
Okay. So you're in the tap room, and the next room is the dining room.
Sorry, the
This
room
is
to the north or to the south?
So the one on the right, sort of north, is
Yes.
the tap room, and the one on the lower
South.
area is the dining room.
Very
And
well.
several
Okay, the one
dining.
with the fireplaces in the middle. Yeah.
They have
Well, they
fireplaces
both have
on
fireplaces
both
in the middle. But
Several
there's-
dining tables circle a pair of fireplaces in the large octagonal room.
You're right.
Mounted animal heads stare blankly out from the walls. And
Oh.
That
the
reminds me of
if you
home.
wanted to know the accounting, the inn serves hot meals in this room from prices ranging from 3 silver pieces to 8 silver pieces.
Okay, Bronze,
Ooh.
no offense, but those heads really do need to go. They're really disconcerting to watch you eat.
You can put some hats on them, make them festive.
Maybe just move them to a different room. Like you're eating animal, you don't want their dead heads staring at you.
A lot of
Doesn't-
hunters and rangers come through here.
Okay.
Maybe
They
it's a
seem
sign
fine.
of freshness.
Put a pointy wizard hat on them. He'd be kind of, that'd be cool.
And a little
You
pair
know
of
what? That could be
spectacles.
pretty fun. All right, that's not a bad idea.
Perhaps
Okay, let's
even a
move
pipe.
on. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so there are a bunch of other people in the room. Where's the index? Where's the index?
Hello, friends. How are
And-
you? Do you frequent this place?
Is everyone enjoying themselves in this establishment?
Are there people in there?
Yes,
just
he
a
said there
sec,
was people.
I'm just looking up.
Oh my god, I missed that.
We're killing time while he looks up the people.
I got an idea.
Oh,
Free
I bet you
ale.
there's-
I'll buy around for everybody. That'll
is that
hopefully get their attention
really
in a
good
positive
business?
way.
Mhm.
And then you start singing.
True. Oh, you're right. That's a great idea.
One of the people is in the dining room is a human noblewoman with 2 attendants slash guards, and there is a hunter warming himself at the fire in the bar area, the tap room, and he is looks like he just came in from outside before you got there, and it is quite cold outside, so definitely makes sense he's warming himself there.
Anyone look familiar, Bromf?
I don't know. Does anyone look familiar?
Just the people that are running the inn that you already know. These are just guests, it looks like.
Then no.
And there's also a halfling in the tap room as well. He's he's at the bar and he's drinking an ale.
Right. Well, I will start by going over to the good lady with her attendants, the noble
Alright.
woman, and introduce myself.
Okay. She says, "Oh, I am Lady Honora. I'm traveling to visit a sick cousin who lives on the other side of the woods."
I'm gonna be
Ah.
like right back. You guys keep going.
All right.
And I assume as a paladin, you have a pretty fastidious kind of look to you.
I certainly do.
So she looks like when you first approached, she looked like she might have been standoffish, but then she saw that you were well dressed and carry yourself with confidence, so she reacted accordingly.
Very well.
And she introduces her 2 attendants, Della and Dran.
Well, welcome to my inn, or welcome to my tavern.
Oh, you're the owner. I thought the other folks, the innkeepers, were the owners.
No. I am the owner.
Ah, well met. It's a wonderful establishment. I've heard the history of this place some time ago, and was very curious about it, and I wanted to stop by on my way. And it seemed like a convenient location as well, sitting perfectly between the 2 lands I'm traveling from and to.
Yes. There's lots of history here. My mother actually was part of the adventuring group that brought this tavern to life. after ending the life of a vampire.
Oh, she's the one who slayed the count.
Yes.
Ah, well, that is quite impressive. Vampires can be very, very difficult to destroy, I've heard. I'm not
Yes,
an adventurer myself, but I have heard many stories.
most formidable. But all evil can be overcome.
Hmm. Well, yes, thank you for greeting me in my uh, visit here.
Are you staying long?
I will be traveling on tomorrow. But yes, if there's I did want to look at the chapel after my meal.
I don't think that should be a problem.
All
We
right.
will
Okay.
walk the halfling.
All right. Who wants to talk to the halfling?
Hello, my friend. How's it going?
Oh, hello there.
Enjoying yourself? We just came in from out of town. I'm here with my friend Bromp. And
Oh, yeah, right. Um, is he the shiny one that come in there? Or not? I guess you're not shiny. You're probably more
Yes,
darkly dressed.
I'm a little dark.
The
I'm really
somber
shiny.
one. Yeah, you're shiny.
I'll
Lots
polish
of
a little
glitter.
bit of a scuff on my armor, and it's like, he's the shiny one. Um, we're new around here, so we're just kind of getting the lay of the land.
Roy, I I work around this location, and I come in here sometimes for a drink. But it's been a little while since I've been over, and I heard about what's your character's last name? Grump, Grump,
Bromp,
Grump,
and it's Kennefin.
It's Bromp.
Kenneth, Grump.
It's as if you were to take silly putty
Bromp.
and drop it from 3 floors. Bromp.
Bromp
That is
Kennefin.
what it is.
Yeah, I heard about Miss Kennefin passing away, and I just wanted to come and pay me my respects. She was a fine lady, and often gave me credit when I couldn't afford to pay, and I've always paid me debts here.
Good.
Look,
Sometimes
Bromp,
with a little bit of
seems
gardening
like a
work,
chip off
but
the old block. He's give me due credit as well. I've had some shortfalls at times, and he's good folk. So so you come by here to drink every once in a while? Is there generally any entertainment or anything like that?
occasionally a bard comes through and plays some songs and whatnot, but there's not a standing entertainment other than the visiting the chapel and seeing the sights of the slaying of the vampire, of course. But I've seen all them now, so I don't really much check into that.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out. We maybe do it tonight. Is it like a really cool time to do it where it's like nice and spooky and stuff?
Yeah,
Or
usually people like to go and do it around twilight or so. So, you know, when it's not so shiny.
yes, interesting. Yeah, I'll tell Bromp that. We'll give it a shot. Uh, how's the food around here?
Oh, excellent! The Jaws is quite a fine cook, and they have quite a selection of ales and beers and wines here, if you're so inclined.
Very nice. Do you have any issues at all with like the lairds and stuff like that, or the Duke, or I understand we're right on the border here.
Well, I mean, they don't really come around much. They don't have any. Luckily, this place is across the border from both places, so they don't pay any taxes to either side. And
It's
it's
great.
such a you know
The fucking
A beloved
scam,
location.
bro.
Yeah,
It's a beloved location for a lot of the community.
I'm
It's
sorry,
not-
what is this? A fucking church? You just get away with paying no taxes?
it's the duty-free
Jesus.
shop. It's right on the
Yep,
border.
right on the border.
Shit, bro.
I mean, it used to be the Count's lands, so since he was gone, there wasn't really any other place that moved in here. Not many people want to live near the Erie Forest, and, can't say as I blame them.
Oh, we'll have to rename the Erie Forest to like the Sunshine Forest or something like that.
Oh, that's such
I
a
doubt
cute
that that's going to make
name.
people like it any better. If you've ever, I would not suggest going out there at night.
Is there undead out there? Werewolves?
Oh, I don't know. I never go
Skunks?
near it. There's all kinds of strange noises in there at the night time, so most folks just stay away. But the inn is quite safe. If I ever get stuck out later than I intended to get home, I usually catch myself a room here and stay overnight to be safe.
It's almost like a haven then.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Neat.
And you'll notice that
Haven
it
with
actually
good
does
chicken.
have a fence around it, the whole area.
That's actually the weakness of all supernatural creatures. They just can't get over fences.
Nothing beats
Right?
the waist-high wall. Or chest-high wall.
Says every Skyrim player.
They get on and they're
ever.
like,
Skyrim,
they
totally.
get over and they're like, oh, this is private property. We can't trespass on here.
Hollowed ground, Highlander.
I wonder if we could possibly check to see if this is almost like consecrated ground now.
Have
That
you have
would
a
be
way of detecting that? Cleric spell or just religion
good or
check would
evil, I
probably.
think.
You probably do a
Yeah.
religion
I
check
have-
to see if you.
I have detect magic, but not detect good and evil. Sorry.
I have detect good and evil, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Funky.
Where are you, spell? There you are. Clicking.
Testing.
Let's
Okay.
What
is the
Well,
range?
what the
of
heck?
that?
Why not? We'll cast it. So he'll quietly kind of drift off back to his chicken and milk, in a quiet corner, and while he's doing that, he's gonna cast detect good and evil.
Okay. And you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as
We just break
where
the
the
game.
creature is located.
Wouldn't be the first game.
Oh, there's a
Or if
place.
the area has been magically consecrated or desecrated, which is
Oh, there you
kind
go.
of the goal, what he's shooting for.
Oh my god, there's a
Um,
vampire in the basement. We solved it.
Yeah.
It's the lady.
Crap. Not again.
It's the noble.
All right. You
No, it's
do
the
not.
little girl.
So where are you doing this? I guess from the tap
Away
room
from
there.
people, and then once he's cast the spell, he's just kind of walk around and make merry. Like he's got his mug of milk
Okay,
and his
up
leg
to
of
10
chicken,
minutes.
and he's just gonna go talk with people.
Okay. Um,
I know you found out I am the anti-paladin.
okay, I gotta pull up the DM map over here.
Like, I'm actually the vampire. Fucking plot twist.
Let's see if this will this show up in the chat. There you go.
It's from...
And he talks. He makes sure to chew and swallow his food before speaking as well.
He is most polite.
He's been warned about spraying food on people he's talking to.
Ooh.
That's why his charisma is so high.
Love it.
It's at 12 right now.
Oh, actually, I am. I am charismatic. Charismatic.
Okay, you do detect not quite a consecration, but you do detect some kind of protection
Evil.
magic from the let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's only 6 squares around you, so yeah, you don't really detect anything in this building, and it would cover the if you walk around through the whole tap room and through the whole dining room, it would
Yeah.
cover the top of the building as well. If there's a second level,
Okay.
and yeah, you don't detect anything of those types of things, including the lady that was in the dining room.
Very
For those
well.
who suspected,
So everything's
That-
kosher in here. All right.
seems pretty good.
Actually, we don't do any kosher here. It's all just raw.
It's all
Just raw.
bacon.
No kosher. You got anything halal?
None of that.
None of that.
It's
No.
We're gonna have to
Apparently-
change that up because you're cutting out a lot of clientele this way.
indeed.
Indeed.
I mean, but here's something we
Although,
could try is chicken
we-
sushi.
Well, that's very true. But if we do go with the halal and everything else, then more than likely the staff are going to want more. Then our profits or the prices are going to have to go up. Nobody's going to come here, and then we're going to lose money. So I'm not quite sure what the right way to go here is. Maybe we should go to the chapel and see if there's guidance there.
Food for the masses. Yes. Yes.
Although, I would suggest we eat first since we're here. It's still, we've traveled today. Why don't we quickly eat, give ourselves a little food for thought, if you were, and then we'll carry on to the chapel.
You know, I'm watching my figure, so I might as well go do a performance while everybody eats.
Good idea. For some reason, I feel
then
like the
they
halfling
can
is
watch
also
your figure
watching
as
your
well.
figure.
And while they're watching your figure, we can eat some French. Oh, no, they're not called French fries. They're these.
Potato
You take
sticks.
potatoes and you cut them up and you put them in boiling oil for a while and then add
Potato
salt.
sticks.
Oh my god,
Potato
I
sticks.
love those. I always have those on my cheat day.
Potato spears.
I do
Yeah.
believe the nobles call those boiled peasants.
Boiled peasants.
Whoa.
Got a
Well,
nice
that makes
ring
a
to it,
lot.
but it may turn off the peasants.
Oh, very
Yeah,
true.
I was gonna say I don't think our clientele is like a lot of nobles, so we might want to steal away from that.
Well, at the moment,
Also, it makes it sound disgusting.
At the moment, it's 30% noble, so you might be wrong there.
So we don't want to name it Noble on a Stick.
No, that would be bad. Because
I mean,
they're the
I
only
think that's
ones
a
that'll
little
be
bit
able to
funny.
afford it.
Okay, is anybody
You know, I
Sorry?
while you guys or while you're setting up to do a song, the ranger has now warmed himself and has come over to order something from the bar. And he
Sir, I haven't had chance yet to meet you. My name is Bronf. I am the owner of this establishment.
real quick. I don't know. This might be you guys might be too old for this reference, but I'm warming up by doing the that thing from that Sharpay does in High School Musical when she does her vocal exercises.
what's it sound like?
Zika reference because this is not the right generation for this reference.
Can you believe someone just said, you guys might be too old for
Oh
this?
no. We're
Someone
always
let
saying
a
too
pigeon
Okay,
young.
in. I heard a pigeon.
I was 6. I was 6 when that movie came out. So I was the perfect target age for it, and Zac Efron as Troy Bolton is my first love.
All right.
Pigeon or a
For Zac
dove?
Efron.
So, oh yeah, we're talking to the
We're talking to the ranger.
ranger.
Yeah, I'm just doing that in the background.
I heard from the bartender his name is Strider.
He's going to be king one day, you know. Where is that? Too many windows on this thing.
And how do you get king then? By exploiting the work.
Exploiting the masses.
Yep. By perpetuating the working class.
Help, help, I'm being oppressed.
Not to sound ignorant, but that Strider gonna be king son. That's Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Javin.
I've never
is his
seen them.
name.
They're too long.
Okay.
Just watch it for 5 minutes for the rest of your life. Or 5 minutes a day for the rest of your life. You'll see it.
No, it's too long, and there's like no women. I'm good.
Yeah, his name is Javin Kell. He says, I just came out of the Erie Forest. I often hunt in that area. Obviously not at night, but yeah, there's a lot of good hunting in there. And yeah, I've finally come to visit this inn because, well, you know, yeah, it's kind of a place that you know, everybody talks about. So thought I should check it out myself.
Well, I'm very glad you joined us this evening.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything weird in the Erie Forest?
He seems to be looking. He seemed to be looking down and to the left when he said that.
Oh, he's a liar. I'm going to do a
Inside
whatever
check.
roll. Yes. Second,
So it's under
looking
skills.
for insight. I've got it right here.
Okay. You get the idea that he's definitely was about to say something and then caught himself and something he's hiding.
Oh,
I just realized that I have all the people skills, and yet I'm the one that decided not to talk to literally anyone in this.
nice.
I have a +9 to insight.
You can make a
Still make an insight roll.
A performance check to see if you can, you know, improve his attitude towards you guys.
How do I roll this? Oh, there. This is a 24.
Yeah, he you start to you finish your warm up and then you start actually singing and do you play an instrument as well?
Yes. What I had like 6 instruments. One sec. Which ones do I play? I forgot what I picked.
Pick one.
Oh, I'm playing the lyre right now, and also
Okay.
I'm singing all that jazz.
All right.
Nice.
So he just like in one of those film noirs, he's like talking to you guys and then suddenly boom, he turns and he's mesmerized by you. And he watches your full performance without saying another word.
Not that long song.
Yeah. If you're gonna do one song, then he watches for that long.
Yeah.
So it seemed like you were about to say something.
And so after the song finishes, he's like, "Huh? What?"
I said, it seemed like you were about to tell me something, and you didn't.
Really good. Did you hear that?
Of course, she's one of my companions.
Oh, would you introduce me to her?
Well, I don't see why I can't. So, take you over. Adelia, this is I'm sorry, I forgot his name.
Javin Kell.
Javin. This is Javin, and he is smitten by your work.
He has like a one of those hunters caps, and he like quickly grabs his hat off his head and holds it down on his chest, and he's like, sorry, ma'am, that was just amazing. I've never heard anything like that before.
What a gentleman. It's a pleasure to meet you, sweetheart.
Hmm?
The pleasure is all mine. He sort of looks around now. He doesn't know what else to say.
What were you two talking about over there?
Well, I'm a hunter. I hunt in the forest there.
Yes,
wow, you must be so strong.
Yeah. Yeah, doing it for quite a few years. Yep.
Yep, I was just actually asking him about the Erie Forest and, if he'd seen anything or if there was any real trouble there, being as close as it is to, where you're performing. We'd hate to, have anything in the forest that could be an issue.
Oh, well,
Oh, I love hearing about all that spooky stuff.
okay, and he starts telling you about different creatures he's seen in the forest. Mostly just regular animals.
I remember seeing this squirrel once. It was black, and it was
It's
night.
a little bit dull the way he describes it. He's not exactly the most charismatic guy. And he tells you about there's a few also dire creatures he's found out there. But he doesn't stay there after dark because the more supernatural creatures come out at night.
Any supernatural creatures in particular?
Oh, I've never stayed around to find out, but I have heard calls that sound like he makes a screeching sound that sounds really horrible. I heard one of those.
Okay.
And also this one, he makes another like screeching sound that sounds like it could be like some kind of wyvern or dragon or something.
He makes another one that sounds an awful lot like an owl.
That sounds like our bard, but she doesn't quite hit
Yeah.
the high notes during her performances.
I always hit the high notes, so let's not go there.
All right.
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to he doesn't seem to tire of that conversation. He likes talking about the forest and the hunting and that. But you feel like you're getting away from the
really
topic.
interesting.
You're so
She's just
funny.
like nodding her head. Yeah.
Where
You're so good at those calls.
where was it, or like what was he talking about when he suddenly clammed up earlier?
He was talking about why he was here, and he just said he
Ah, yes.
he said
So
that he was here to see the place because he never had before. But
yes,
you get from his description of the creatures he's seen in here, he must have been around here before.
So you must come here all the time to know all about these creatures.
Oh, and then he looks a little bit in surprise and says, no, this is my first time coming
here. How do you know so much about them?
I was gonna say, do we have to do the insight check?
Yeah, she can do an insight check if she wants.
Sure,
Actually,
I got +9, baby.
Nice.
That's a 21.
Yeah, he's definitely hiding something. Also, you notice that the halfling looks over and shakes his head.
I'll go over to the halfling while she's beguiling him and say, I have a feeling that this ranger has been here probably a number of times before. Can you shed any light upon him?
He goes, I've seen him around here before. He doesn't get along very well with people. So, oh yeah, sorry, this is the halfling.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen him before around here. He doesn't get along very well with the folks. He's a bit of a loner. Um, but I feel like he's like a bit of a lurker, you know? He's not really, I don't know. Sometimes you see him like outside the place, but he doesn't come in, and he thinks that you don't see him. Strange fella.
Sounds like some of the parishioners are on my convent.
Mhm.
What is your god?
We'll go with Tyr.
Okay, so a god of what is that, like might and or
Yeah,
like guardianship or something like that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
So Adelia's gonna kind of lean towards him a little bit and be like, "Why don't I buy you a drink? What are you having?"
Oh, sure. I'm having I usually have beer.
So I'm gonna call over to like the woman who works there, or whoever's like taking orders.
Yeah, I think there
And be
was
like,
2 people and their daughter. I think the daughter is doing the serving.
yeah, okay. So she's gonna call her and be like, "Hey, sweetheart. So can you get him the regular?"
Build strong bones.
She goes, okay. She goes and gets a beer.
And she's gonna look at him and go like, "So you've never been here before, but you have a regular order then?"
Busted.
Oh, well, yeah. All right, I have been here before.
Well, why would you lie about
I
this?
thought so.
She's
It's just,
listening, that's why.
you know, I'm just uncomfortable around strangers.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
only strangers if you don't open up to them.
I stand there shining my plate mail.
Shine the shiny paladin.
A stranger's only an enemy that you haven't alienated yet. Something like
Okay,
that.
don't listen to him.
He says, well, and he gets his beer and he starts having a few sips of it. And he goes, well, you know, I've been found out that my grandfather was a victim of a vampire, and so that's why I kind of didn't really want to go into this place. But
Oh,
I've
sweetie,
been,
I'm so sorry.
Isn't the vampire dead now?
yeah, but it's still,
Creepy.
happened to my grandfather, and this place is, you know, all about vampires,
Yeah.
Yes, but
Just
it's a.
Don't
This,
minimize his trauma.
no, we're not going to minimize your trauma, sir. And I deeply regret what has happened to your family. But this place is not about vampires. This place is about the people who have slain the vampire.
Indeed, it's
This
triumph
is
over evil.
exactly. This is a triumph over a tavern that is a triumph over evil. It is not something that celebrates the evil itself.
Oh my god, that's a really good twist.
so, just
Well, you know,
makes
sweetheart, I wouldn't worry
this
about it.
reminds me of the laws. You know what I mean?
I understand, as my mother was one of the people that slew the vampire, and I am still mourning her loss, which brings me here now.
Yeah, yeah. He says, well, I'll raise a glass to her resting in peace.
And me to your grandfather.
He cheers us with you.
Can I roll another insight check on this grandfather story?
Sure.
So I don't 100% believe that.
Mhm.
Ooh, 15.
It seems legit. He's not looking around like he was before. It seems to be true.
Okay. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry about your grandfather. That's terrible.
Yeah, I just it's just hard to deal with those kind of things that are just not natural and not us common folk really have to usually deal with that kind of stuff. Not like you
My
adventuring types.
My grandmother choked on a grape. Haven't been able to eat a grape since.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Tragedies abound. Yet we must always remain hopeful.
There's a
We
reason
can
why I
always
don't
do
eat
the
ribs.
right thing. It's the reason why what?
I don't eat ribs.
Oh my god, that's.
Did you find a rib stuck in your chest once?
No.
What's your
Actually,
character's charisma?
I saw a rib from a monster erupt from the chest of a compatriot in the church once. Actually,
Oh, it's
he
not
was
bad.
stabbed to death with a rib by a gnoll. Quite traumatic, actually.
That is
Well,
quite
that's
traumatic.
horrifying. So thanks
Yeah.
for sharing.
Yeah.
The guy just nods. Oh, yeah.
See, we all have tragedies and all have horrors to bear. But not in this place. In this place, we embrace what has happened, we move on.
Maybe I'll try eating a grape again.
Maybe.
All right, so you guys, the evening wears on, and both the ranger and the halfling realize that it's probably too late to head back to their homes, so they book rooms there. And the lady noblewoman heads up to her room, and so these guys get to their rooms, and these is
Hey,
oh sorry
like, once everyone's asleep, I ask the rest of the group. So, are either of you particularly sneaky, stealthy? Maybe you can walk around and listen. Maybe that
Yes.
makes like undead noises upstairs if one of them's like a bad guy or
Mm.
something.
You must be
I'm a
crazy.
little
I do not
sneaky.
sneak.
paladin sneaking.
Okay, so
Plate
I'm
mail
gonna
is
take
kind of a
that.
little
Mean
bit
I might have to.
disruptive to that.
Okay, so I'll do it. I got a +6 to stealth, so
Okay.
it's not my best skill, but it's
So
okay.
where are you gonna go, and what are you gonna do?
Like,
And are you
I
going
think
by yourself?
you want me to. Yes, I'm gonna go by myself because I'm assuming neither of you are particularly sneaky.
Mhm. Not
I'm.
that I can't
Is what
sneak,
you
it's
want?
that I won't.
Okay, sure. Uh, so I'm guessing that what you're asking is I should sneak around upstairs and see if I hear anything like odd.
Yeah, anything unusual? I mean, besides the usual noises you hear from a bar at night. I mean,
Yeah, so like if I
So-
can hear anyone like summoning a demon type thing. Got it.
or
So you
I'm
guys,
assuming.
one person talking with multiple voices in a room with creepy, that kind of stuff.
The
Yeah,
fluttering
yeah,
of
yeah,
bat
got it.
wings.
So I'm assuming that would be stealth and perception.
yeah, but first before you go do that, I just wanted to describe a little
Oh.
bit more about the property. So
Excellent.
Okay.
the upstairs of this building is mostly the living quarters of the family, and you would know this, Grumpf. So this upstairs is kind
Grumpf.
of like your area, and the actual inn part is the building to the south, and it has 3 common rooms and an upstairs that has private rooms, and the lady is staying in one of those, and the two the halfling and the ranger the book rooms in the common rooms.
Very well.
So when they are done,
I want a private room.
Lady Honora goes, leaves the room first, and you guys stay and maybe talk some more less important talk with them. Oh, actually, you guys were gonna go and look at the chapel and do the tour before it got too late.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we were gonna do that.
Okay, so the innkeepers, so everyone there is actually gonna go. So it's actually the halfling's done it before, so he opts out. The ranger and the lady and her attendants all go with you guys. So basically, you go over to this chapel to the left of the building, and the chapel gate is has a gnarled tree overshadowing an equally twisted path leading up to the gates of the churchyard. The chapel's walls are weathered stone and a single story surmounted by a gray dome. It was once used by the residents of the manor, no longer is in use. Jaws, the one of the caretakers, carries on the tradition of giving guided tours to the site where the red vampire met his demise. And so he opens the gate and takes out his keys and unlocks the chapel door. You guys go inside here. Oh, you can, if you guys want to put your characters onto the map. I don't know if you want to move them around until there's actually combat, but if you want to do that,
Do that.
I can just
Click on.
it has to be done from the character list, I think. Oh no, from the combat. If you click on the crossed swords, I can just put
Yeah. I did find that earlier when I was clicking around. How do I get my here?
Hasn't sent
That
it properly.
works.
Okay, well. And then, are you able to control those guys now? Your own guy? Your own token?
I don't.
Oh, I have to turn off the movement thing.
Are we in combat right now?
Oh, I just saw it. No, I don't think. Yes, I can control my
There.
little guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you enter the chapel proper, and 6 braziers illuminate the interior of the chapel. A long carpet runs from the door to the foot of the dais on the far side. Atop the dais, beneath the domed roof, is an altar sitting before the statue of an angelic being.
You know, this would be a really good place to perform cell block tango.
I bet the reverb would be incredible here.
Right? Sorry, you can continue with your descriptions.
And does anyone want to take a anyone can make a DC 20 wisdom check? Perception check, sorry. You're probably gonna notice it.
Oh, you want to roll it in
Oh my God, yes,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
exactly.
skills? Perception. Come on.
I'm pretty
There you go.
perceptive. I'm just very weak physically.
So yeah, only Adelia realizes that there is a secret door in this room.
Ooh.
Right. I'll put you near it.
The
Right
Jim
over
Morrison?
here.
Wrong kind of door.
Oh,
And,
you mean near the stairs?
Yeah, and you notice it as you're like walking up to look at the altar, and then
Ooh, where does this go?
and Jaws goes, "Oh, you found it." Yeah, right here. He puts his key in and opens this special thing. It's like, yeah, it's
Adelia's already opened it.
he's like, that's very perceptive though. It's usually this is a thing that surprises people, so good on you. And
Thank you, I'm proficient in it.
He opens the door and you go down the stairs into the lower level.
Is this where the distillery is?
Distillery? No, this is the
I mean, it's the basement of a church. That feels a little bit inappropriate.
Distillery under the church. It's not monks. Okay, this one comes up. And I guess they haven't done the fog of war in this one. And share
The
this map.
spiral staircase terminates in a small round chamber, unadorned except for a set of double doors carved with the protective symbols. Bum, bum,
Oh.
bum.
That's a radio voice right there.
Ooh, this would be an even better place for a concert.
All right, so he says
Real spooky vibes
this is
here.
yeah, he's like doing yeah, you can that can be the voice of the guy telling you about the location.
Yep. As soon as you put up another one, I'll just read it.
Yeah. And then he brings you to the south. It's a 10-foot wide passageway to the forechamber.
Ornate double doors sit at either end of this T-shaped section. Portraits of the Counts of Baskery are carved into the walls, along with details of their lives and deeds. In each of the rooms, in each of the room's arms stands a life-size sculpture. To the north, a nobleman. To the south, a noble woman.
I guess north is
Indeed.
to the right or something.
This is neat.
And Jaws fills in the details about the depicted nobles, but they haven't given me any text about it, so
The man was tall, the woman also tall.
they lived in the manor
And they
until
were
they
noble.
died. And they were noble. All right, come on. Okay, so through the double doors is
A submarine?
come on, where is it? There we go.
A short hallway opens up into a circular chamber. Atop a circular day sits an open sarcophagus, illuminated by a burning brazier.
Indeed.
And Jaws explains that this is the crypt of the Red Vampire, and the dust is all that remains of the undead count.
He didn't count for much, did he?
I bet he didn't count on that.
So is there the spike that they nailed him with?
He says, no, that is up in the inn on the tap room wall. You may have missed it, but it's mounted on the wall
Neat.
in a frame. I'll show you that when we get back to the inn.
Excellent. Is there anything else to see in here?
Nope. Ignore this other stuff on the map.
Is there writing or anything like that on the walls? We have to
I
jazz
have
this
a
up.
pen now.
I could see turning this into an escape room.
Oh. So anyway, he leads you back up to the top floor, and that's pretty much the extent of the tour.
Yeah, we need creepy noises, I think. Rats scurrying about. What do you think?
Nothing that seems unusual.
Does it seem unusual? There's a barn here with hay. Good chance there's rats.
Yes.
Or some skitter and some scamper.
How do I open the map again? I accidentally closed it.
You go to campaign and to images, I believe. Campaign.
Oh.
And you'll find one that says map ground level player.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I accidentally clicked it wrong. I keep doing
Not
that
at
by
all even being a problem.
And to move the map around, I always get this wrong because I always try to right click to do it, but it's middle
That's
mouse.
what I did. That's why I've accidentally closed it.
Yeah,
Like
I
twice
always do
now.
that with this program. It's like it's the opposite of every other program. So it's middle mouse, hold down
my
and
headphones.
drag. Middle mouse, hold down and
Yeah,
drag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or just click on the little icon in the lower right corner and use
drag it around.
almost like a joystick.
Oh, yeah. That works too.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but then I occasionally just forget and right click and I go, fuck.
I know, it's like such a common
machine.
thing.
And like sometimes it closes, sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it just closes the map and I'm like, fuck.
All right, so after that, it's pretty much everybody heads to their rooms, and the
Time for
halfling
my
has
sneak
a few more
peek.
drinks, and with the ranger, and then they both separately head off to the common room, and you guys are welcome to stay in the upstairs room of the main manor, since you're owner.
Local royalty.
Yes. So I'll just get a map for that.
So wait, did everybody go to like their rooms, like where they're staying?
Yes,
Yeah,
they went
the
across to
guests
the
went
inn.
over to the inn part, which is the southern.
Okay, can I go over to the inn part and do a little bit of a sneaky to see if anyone's doing anything suspicious, like we talked about earlier?
Sure.
Get out of
Just
my
let me show you
armor.
first the
Oh
upper
yeah,
level,
you can
and
go right
then
ahead with that. That's totally fine. Just watch. This is when I'm finally gonna start rolling like really badly.
Exactly.
okay, so this is the upper floor.
I wonder how you get armpit stink out of armor.
So I guess
That is a great question.
This looks like that front hall. So the front doorway in the middle area there where that statue is, that's, I guess, the stairs up to this level, which is a bit weird because you go outside and then come in.
That
you
is
haven't
really
you haven't shared that yet.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I honestly thought those were stairs.
I'm visualizing it. There we go.
Oh, it's so fancy.
Look at
Big
that.
brother.
Oh my
So
god, it
there
looks so
is
nice.
another dining room up here for the people who live here.
I am obsessed with the
books to
fact that
chew on.
it has 2 beds.
There's another kitchen up here for the family, and so currently the room with the kind of triangle shaped room in the middle there is the young girl's room, and the master bedroom is on the left. So they yeah, actually it doesn't have a room here for the owner because I kind of added that. So I'm gonna say that the room that is currently the parlor is the master bedroom of the owner.
Excellent. The one right at the very top of the stairs.
Oh, which is
that
kind of weird
everybody
because
has to walk through.
Yeah, that can't be it.
No.
That's a library.
I thought you meant
know what?
the,
I'm gonna
like,
say there's another floor above that has similar layout to this, but for the
it's like the
owner.
master suite. Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'll say this.
I mean, this used to be like
it was a manor, so I'll say it's a 3-story
Yeah.
building. There's another floor just like this above it.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Fancy. Very well.
Okay, so you guys are on a floor above this, but it looks like this.
So now that everybody has left, do they typically lock the tavern?
Yeah, the front door of the tavern, once the people go over to the common room, they also lock up the common room other than people have their keys. So there's a key that will let them into that, but they do keep it locked just in case.
Very well.
And so I'm gonna assume that you snuck off while they were to be in the inn part when they were before they locked up?
She has a key.
No, for Adelia.
Adelia. Yes, I can give Adelia a key.
Oh yeah, I
It's
guess they
my-
give you the keys when you get
Thank
there.
you.
So yeah, you can give her the key.
It is my inn, after all.
Yeah, that's true.
You're
So
in for
sweet.
Some things are made simpler by my change to the premise.
Yes.
Okay, so
Things
yeah,
just get a little more different.
you can get in there when you need to. All right, so you guys go up to and set up in your rooms, put your gear away, or you may have already done that before. And then Adelia only is going to go over and check out the...
Yes, because I'm the sneakiest.
Okay. So let's make that stealth roll first.
Yeah, let's see it go badly.
Natural
Ooh,
one, of course.
I was right. Called it.
You did. 100%.
I just trip and eat shit and slam my face to the floor.
She goes in, loudly unlocks the front door.
The door sticks. I don't know what you want me to do.
One side of this long hallway is a set of double doors and a couple of windows. On the other side of the doors are the several rooms. At the far end, a flight of stairs ascends. So, you stumble in here. Something clatters to the ground. A big,
No,
tin,
it's a-
tin tray. Clang, 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 clang.
No, it's a 1. All 7 suits of armor lining the wall. Domino.
Clink, ka-chink, 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 ka-chink.
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Sounds like someone's cleaning the main cistern at the convent brewery again.
You guys can fucking hear that from where you are.
Right?
Okay, so
I will
from
actually
the-
come running down because I think there's trouble.
yeah, you probably would at that
Someone's
noise.
cleaning it with an axe.
All right, so
Celia's just like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
Yes. The clanging of armor. Ringing of swords.
okay, and from the middle room of the 3 rooms, the Javin pokes his head out the door, and he sees you, and his eyes go wide, and he gets a bit of a grin on his face.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are still coming down the stairs.
Hi.
I
And then the halfling pokes his out the door from the one right across from you, and he's wearing a like a nightgown, a white nightgown. He looks out and he goes, just shakes his head and closes the door. And the
whoops, I think this might be the wrong building.
Javin goes, do you want to come in?
How do we put this?
I
Stay a
was just
while.
looking
Stay forever.
I was just looking for the bathrooms.
He's like, he looks okay, make a deception check.
Okay, I have deception. Actually, it's fine. I thought it was one of my my
At the very least,
expertise,
you're
but
at least
that's
+5,
persuasion. I have a +9, +8
Yeah.
to deception. Okay, 18.
He goes, oh, okay. He says,
I'm so
it's,
sorry, bro.
he says it's to your left, and then he closes the door.
Disappointed.
Adelia just leaves the room. She's like, fucking. Like, Adelia
Okay.
just goes,
And after that, you guys arrive.
bye. It didn't work. Don't worry about it. It just didn't work.
her cheeks are kind of red.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah, what happened?
Listen, I knocked over some stuff and then I got propositioned and I said I had to use the bathroom. It did not go well. Let's move on.
Well, the bathroom should have been down on the left.
Oh my god, I know that now. We don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't actually have to use the bathroom. Please, can we just move forward?
They claim lactose intolerant or something.
What, a girl can't have to just pee? Why does it have to be gross?
Why did you go in the main building?
On here.
Egads, I am going back inside.
Sometimes when you drink alcohol,
If that's enough drama.
you gotta pee a lot.
All right. So we'll say you guys just basically head to sleep then.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Next.
Oh. Oh. Yikes.
Actually, before you get back to the building,
He actually does have to pee.
I'm like, actually, let me turn back to this bathroom because I had some
because you
alcohol
talked
and
about it. Now you have
it's
to
really
go.
hitting me. That alcohol's really starting to hit me.
Okay. Details follow. Okay. You as you're walking back to the other building, you do hear a scream from the upper floor of the inn part.
Of the inn part.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go running back. Protect the customers of my inn.
Do the rest of us
Oh, sorry.
chance of hearing this and all, or what?
Or maybe.
Sorry. This happens after you guys maybe have gone up for about an hour. You then you hear the scream, and then you can come back down.
Well, that's different. Instead, I'm going to
Noise.
come back down and run towards the.
Yeah. Woo.
Safe to assume that I am not in armor because I was asleep, or what?
Would you guys still be hanging out for another hour after?
Yeah, I mean, if
Trying
it's
to
only been an
investigate.
hour.
Yeah.
I probably would because I am still surveying my new property.
Okay.
His
I've
dominion.
got to do my hour of vocal warm-ups before I go to sleep.
Warm
Duh.
down. Okay. Yeah, I'll say that's fine.
Yeah,
then.
warm down. Sorry.
Okay, so so what you see when you hear the scream, you quickly run down the stairs. So I'm gonna say you guys are here this time, and you just see on the second floor. Where's that other map?
Right here, as a matter of fact. Probably to the top of you. Through the window.
Pull your characters from this map to that map. I can.
Ah, I disappeared.
And put you on the other map.
Oof, gone.
I love that you just. I love the fact that the tokens just go flying off the side of the map. We just get like yeeted to the next map.
So which other map are we on?
So you're on first
map?
level player.
That was the map we were
Okay,
on.
you're still on the ground, but this shows the second floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is what I want to
Cool.
have there. Okay, and sweet F11. So you see something you see something climbing into the one of the rooms up here. the far window. So this one here. Actually, let's see if I can get the encounter part here. Encounter. Oh, hang on a sec. Hello? Playing D&D? Yes. Might have been me. Yes, Tuesday. Okay, bye. Okay, so on the side window encounters, I was looking for NPC encounters. There we go. This one. Errors. Okay, so you see this creature. What? No picture?
Yes.
Lame. Okay, maybe we'll describe what it looks like. No description. Okay, well, what you see is a humanoid, kind of creepy looking figure crawling up the wall and trying to open the window in that room.
Halt, fiend! Get down from there. There'll be no freeloaders staying here. And I'll run over.
Okay, let's just go into initiative here.
Oh, initiative. Seen that before.
Okay, so you see that.
Pretty sneaky.
And-
See.
You guys can each roll for initiative.
Where's
will
the
roll for
initiative
the
roller
NPC.
here? Initiative. Not proficient.
You have to actually
initiative.
roll your
Yeah,
dice in the chat area. Oh, who got a 20?
I did.
Nice.
I did.
Ooh, I got a 9, baby.
Okay,
Excellent.
so
Plus
One of
4
this
to
is
initiative.
first is Brumph.
All right. The first thing I do is I bless my friends and myself.
Oh, it's Brumph first, then Silverton.
Oh, Bromp.
Yep.
Never mind.
I rolled a natural 20,
We get confused a lot. You look
Yeah,
very
nat
similar.
20.
especially in the dark.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice to be the only girl. You'll never be confused when they're talking about it.
Okay, so 1, 2, 4. You want to go 2 more?
You'll be the tall
Sure.
one.
And
Okay.
then, do you want to dash or do you want to shoot
But,
something?
what will that allow me? Oh, I do have something that I can shoot. Crossbows. 80. 5. I'm not close enough. Oh, 80.
Not close enough for that.
No. So I will dash. So that gives me another 30.
Yep. And every second diagonal costs you 2 instead of 1.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. Oops,
Yeah, I think that's as far as you can go where you were. Yeah,
30.
there. All right, and then it is going to be next. Yeah, it was
Silverton's turn.
these
Silverton's.
every time.
It'll be Silverton's turn.
Yeah, Silverton. Yeah, I have this. Let me just turn it off. I have this tool that should update all of your stats on the sheet, but it's not working because it's set to the old location of all the files. I had to go through and correct them all.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so Silverton.
yeah, since he dashed off, let's see here. Well, I need to see this bad guy better. Oh, crash! What the heck? What's this? Um. There you go. That's it. Trying to do the daylight spell.
What's the range on that?
What is up with this stupid thing?
I think.
Screw this. I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond daylight. 60 feet, so I'm gonna get a little closer. So where is the person climbing up the outside of the building?
It's the V.
The V. All right. 5, 10. I want to be there.
So
think
can
I
you
put
cast the daylight in at a distance from you, or can you only cast it around
Cast it
you?
so it's centered. Um. Right. Don't do this to me, computer.
I'll look it up
I can
here.
cast it so it's centered basically here.
So 60 foot radius from a point you choose within range. So the range is 60 feet. So you could from there go 5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60. You could cast it right here. I don't know if you can see this. I put a dot
No.
there.
That's 60 feet.
Yeah, that's 60 feet from you.
20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, because I calculated another 15 feet beyond that.
It's because of the diagonals. Every second diagonal costs 2 squares instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
5,
and
15,
but the radius of the
20,
daylight spell is
60 feet from there. So 1, 2, 3,
so
4.
it'll catch the person in the daylight.
Yeah, it would catch them.
Ult, evildoer.
Okay, so daylight appears at that location.
Yeah.
And let me see if there is a problem here.
Get off that wall, you fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it takes damage when it starts its turn in that. Okay, and daylight is the same as sunlight,
Yes.
I assume. Let's look at that again. Close. Okay, so sheds dim light for additional 60 feet. Yeah, it doesn't actually say it is the same as sunlight for things that have a problem with sunlight.
Here, hold on. Let me. Daylight.
It just says it can cancel magical
Yeah,
darkness.
but I know like certain undead are at disadvantage when they're in the radius of the daylight spell.
I will allow that, but I don't I think it would say if it counts as sunlight for.
It
I mean,
should.
it's in the name of the spell, I guess. I don't know. I always thought it did, but whenever I've looked at the description, it doesn't seem to say that. So, because you think that would be something important to mention in the spell. Oh well, whatever. We're just a one shot. Okay, so yeah, so the creature is not liking that very much, and it is its turn, and so I will say that it takes the damage.
In the words and prayers of Le Chateau Blanc, begone, fiend.
And it crawls in the window, gets away from the daylight.
Shit.
Oh, I wasn't planning on that. Crap.
No. Fuck.
Yeah, it was already rattling at the window, and it had opened it and gone in, which seems strange. If you guys know, well, no, you make a history or Arcana check if you want to know something
What am
about
I better at?
this kind of stuff. I'll give Bronf
Ooh, I'm
the
equally
advantage
bad.
on that because your mother did play a vampire, so.
Ooh, that's a 21.
Okay.
I know everything about this man.
Surprisingly, Bronf doesn't know. But Adelia has heard that vampires
That's a
normally,
21.
if it is a vampire, vampires aren't normally able to enter a residence without an invitation from one of the occupants
Also, some bitch invited this guy in, huh?
or
Oh,
something.
booty call.
I mean, I did establish earlier that Adelia's really into all that spooky stuff, so.
All
You
right,
did.
and
I just
you
am
don't know
really
what's
having fun with that voice.
You are.
you don't know what's happening next with the creature because you can't see it now.
That's why I keep going.
I can't do anything.
So next is Adelia.
Yeah, I can't do shit because he got away.
Do you have a
Come this
soul
way.
of travel of any kind?
Do I have a what?
Any kind of traveling spell like Misty Step or anything like that?
Nope. I did not take that. No, my
Then-
level 3 spell is Dispel Magic, so. I'm just gonna do a move and a dash.
Okay, so
I do not know. I got really confused when you were talking about distances. So I do not know how far 60 feet is from, like, how far I can get with 60 feet of movement.
You can go as far as Silverton.
you can get to there if you want.
Okay,
you
and
dash.
while I run by Silverton Finch Jr., I'm gonna give him a little wink and I'm gonna go. Good job, big boy. I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration
Okay.
as a bonus action.
So
And it's gonna lose in action because he's blushing.
is that on your actual bardic
Is what on my
inspiration?
actual?
Yeah.
Oh, I just
so I
took one
think
off.
I can drag that onto him and then yeah, there, you got it.
Yeah, he gets an extra little
Wait,
D8,
D100?
I think.
Oh, duration.
No, he gets an extra D8.
Duration 100.
Yeah, you just get a D8 for 10 minutes.
Oops.
Like you have 10 minutes to use it.
Okay, and that's back up to Bromp.
Running.
So yeah, the door is right where that first window is.
Yep.
So then you'd be on the first floor.
Yep. Heading down the hallway towards the stairs.
Yeah, maybe we should put that other map back up.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
player
getting close.
teleportation.
Daylight doesn't. Oh, someone looked it up for us. Daylight doesn't count as sunlight. Well, I made a ruling for this session, so we'll say that your daylight is more powerful today.
It's
Just
more
for that.
powerful in the dark.
Yeah. But thank you for looking that up, Shavin80. Okay, so you're on your way to get up to the stairs. It is midnight. Do you guys want to kind of finish off this combat, or is it getting late for you?
I think it's definitely getting late for Carl. It's getting late
Yeah,
for me,
it's
but
2 a.m. here.
Because we can leave the combat here, and it'll save everything in Fantasy Grounds. So
Okay, cool.
sounds good.
all right, so you just did your turn. I think you'd have actually a couple more squares. So
I got a cookie and ice cream too.
I'm actually going to move
Ooh.
you to the other map just so I remember where you are.
All right.
Images. Ground. So.
Thank you.
So technically, you guys would be on this map too. I think I put you one square further, but that's okay. All right. So yeah, we'll continue that next week, and yeah, thanks for playing. Sorry we got started so late. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'll try to read through a lot more of the module next time, so I won't be so scrambling to look things up, and get it a little more planned out. But we'll start right into combat next time, and we'll start earlier if we can. Are you going to be available next week, Brian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll have you in regular for that. And did you know if Jesse? I think Jesse's gone for like 3 weeks.
He's
right?
gone for another week.
Yeah. So we'll hopefully finish this one off next time, and we'll see what Jesse wants to
Yeah,
do
hopefully
next.
we'll be able to start earlier.
Yeah.
Now that we understand how to use.
Yeah, and I've got it all reset up again, and I'll try and solve that problem with the stats so I can get that working. But yeah, we'll get it going, and see you guys next week.
Yep.
Okay. Take
Later.
care,
All
everybody.
right, I'm gonna go crash so hard now.
All right.
I've got to get up in an hour to go to the airport.
Have a good morning, everyone.
Ooh, rough. Bye.
Later, everybody.
All right, and for anyone who is in the chat, it looks like we have a couple of people, so if you guys want to enter a contest, I can do a quick one right now, and you might be able to win a free game. So let me just go to here and forgot to start it at the beginning, but so many things to deal with. So sorry about that. Dashboard. Actually, I don't even want to set that up. If anyone in the chat right now just types, "I want a game," I will give you a game. Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? You just type "I want a game" or "give me a game" or "I'll take that game." Anything you want to type in there? "I want a game, please." Okay, so we've got at least one. I will give you, if you can direct message me an email address, I can send you a list to pick from, or I'll send it in back in the direct message which to pick from, and then you give me an email and I can send you a key. Let's look at my list here. You can initiate the direct message if you want. A whisper, that's what it's called. Get the list. Actually, it might be faster if I just type, just say whisper. Yeah, I saw that you whisper. So I'll just list off some games, and if you hear one that you like, the first one you hear that you like, just type it in the direct message. So I have Small World. It's a board game, Steam board game. Oh yeah, you'll need Steam to get these, so hopefully you have that. Uh, Love Letter, Splendor, No Time to Relax, Torchlight 2. This list. Skullgirls, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, Wander Song. Let's see if you said any of those. The Discord is let's send a link here. I think if you can get in here for the Discord, see if you can get into that into the Discord there. Okay, here's some of the names of the games you could get. And these ones. These ones here have links if you wanted to check them out on Steam. Oh, I'm at a character limit here. Any of those games are interesting to you, just let me know in the whisper or in the chat. Doesn't really matter, I guess. All right, and while you're looking through those games, I'm gonna just look for a stream to raid, and so I'll just go to the break screen and play some music while I do that.